It's been a while, but hey y'all, welcome back to YouTube, and I'm Wyatt, but you also guys can call me Ningy, just for my nickname, and that's really who I truly am behind, life and all that. But let's get a hold of relationships, and let's also talk about kind of like, especially when in a relationship, like I'm in a relationship with a beautiful girl that I love, and our 1 year is right around the corner. It's next week, and there's a lot of stuff that we're gonna go hang out and go do. But let's really talk about relationships and girls looking for a guy. So, girls these days that are skinny, got nice breasts, and all that, and a nice body, they're gonna go after the skinny guys that are, oh my god, this girl loves me, blah blah blah. But later down the road, they realize, why did I make this decision, and why am I with them? Their decision was made for them to be with them for the rest of their life until they realize they see some issues later down the road. But that issue can escalate more than 1%. I've had many issues with my relationships, like my past two that were back a while ago with Grace and my other ex, but that's not really the point. Girls these days look for the skinniest guys and they ask, would you be my boyfriend for the rest of my life? Of course, they would absolutely say yes just to make them happy, so that the guy does not have to go through any pain or any of that type of stuff down the road. The other sad part of it is the guy's going to be looking for, like, they're going to look at other girls while they're with that girl they like, or the girl that loves them. But here's the main issue about that. They could be with that girl for years and years and years and realize this is a toxic style relationship and this girl's gonna leave to get out. And I've seen that many times in my life. I've seen my friends go through that. I've seen a lot of my best friends go through life in hell like that, in danger. I've been through that. I've been through two different styles of toxic relationships. And I've gone through two of them, Grace and Megan. But let's just say girls go after, and they do. They go after the skinny guy, date them for a year or however many months they're all together, or it could be a day or a week. Next thing you know, they're already gone. But what all girls need to consider, even if they're skinny as hell, and the guy's not skinny at all, like the guy could be decently chubby and still have a body. The girl needs to know that, what if you date this type of person and that's who you're gonna stay with? Like, that's the one thing they have to start considering. Like, my best friend Andrew, even though he is 300 something pounds and no girl wants to date him, he's been asking me to help him recently with getting a girl at his church. I've tried my best, and of course she rejected him because she doesn't want to start a full-on relationship either. And of course I saw that. I kind of had a feeling that she would reject him and yada yada yada. But what really should have happened is her saying absolutely the word yes. Now, of course, not all girls are going to be like this, and not all of them are. And when I got into my relationship, I kind of suspected this girl not to really like me at all, to only be with me for a couple of months. But no, we've almost been together for a year. And I really suspect our future together being together for the rest of our life. And the way we're both going, it's perfect. And I love this girl to the point of my life. But the thing is that if my friend Andrew is looking for a girl, even though the girl would not date him because of his weight, but what if that girl realized their personality is like theirs? That is one way for them to link up to each other. I would definitely see my friend Andrew and Terry, that is hella skinny and she's cute, to be together. I highly see them in the future down below. I really see them together. Because it does not matter how the guy looks, how the guy talks, or their personality. The girl just wants a nice relationship to know that they are being loved and actually not being intoxicated by a guy that doesn't like them. Of course, I've gone through it, blah blah blah. But in reality, girls, y'all have to start listening to any type of female Like, even if you're a lesbian, like, here's the thing, I understand all the lesbian, the gay, the bisexual, trisexual, I know all of it. And I used to be like that years ago. That's when I was really little, and I just really didn't really care for girls that much. But now, since I'm older, I do love girls, and there's a lot of girls out there. But it does matter. You could be lesbian, you could be gay, you could be bisexual, you could be antisexual, or whatever. It's whatever how you feel. That means a girl could be looking for another girl, blah blah blah. A guy could be looking for a guy. A bisexual could be looking for a bisexual. It could be anything in life. It could be anything out in the world that just explains every single thing in life. That this is how our life it is today, and why? But this is our life now, and it just shows that there's a lot of different people in the world. I have many friends that are bisexual. I have some of them are lesbians, and some of them are gay. And I love them, each and every one of them, equally. Even if I treat them as if they were straight. But here's the thing. I used to be one of them, and, well, not lesbian, but gay at least when I used to be little. But that's how life was when I was little. But the good thing is that girls have to look at guys that are totally different. It doesn't have to be a skinny guy, it doesn't have to be a chubby guy, it doesn't have to be a fat person, blah blah blah. But girls always want skinny guys. Like, I'm not skinny really. I'm decent skinny, but I'm not. But here's the thing, girls. Let me ask you this type of question. Why do you like skinny guys and suspect a whole life together, but when you realize something that you could be with my friend Andrew, that is over 300 something pounds, and have the best relationship in the entire time of your life, be with that guy? Or you're with the guy on this side, and you realize toxic, cheating, but on this side, it's like the devil and God trying to fight with each other. It's exactly, like, God makes you go, boom, 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 the best relationship, but the devil's also putting you on this side to go through toxic type style. And I know I never wanted that, and of course I've been through that 2 times in my entire life. And being in a relationship, I've been in that stuff 2 times in my entire life. And of course I did suspect that stuff that always happened. But in reality, girls just have to find a guy that's nice or neat. And whoever it is, they could be a Christian, it doesn't have to be one. But like, if you see a Christian style kid, like, I'm fully Christian, but of course, you know, I act completely different when I'm around type of stuff like that. And maybe most of y'all may not care for God, and of course I'm not offended by that. That's most people that are out there in this world today, that are full gothic or full of this and full of that. But like, it could be anything that keeps your life going. And of course, that's just how it is today. But the one good thing is that keeping your mindset to a goal that you want, like my friend's goal, my friend Andrew, that is almost 300 something pounds, his goal is to get a girlfriend and have God on his side, because he's a full Christian just like me alone. And with him, he can have the best relationship his entire life. He might be fighting every once in a while, but here's the thing, that's called arguments. And you can fix that type of argument under a couple of words in a couple of meetings. Like, say if Andrew was dating Terry and all that type of stuff, say if he was dating her and they got into an argument of something that was really pointless and useless to really argue about, they would sit down and talk, face to face, one-on-one type of talk. And of course, like, good grief, they could be, you know, sitting on their car, or they could be sitting in the bedroom talking, or even at a dinner they can sit there and talk, and to explain the main reason behind it all. That, I'm so sorry for what I said, I didn't really mean this, blah blah blah, yada yada. And that can fix that type of relationship. But of course, you know, you're gonna have that angel that's on your side, that yes, this is the way, keep talking this direction. But you can have a devil angel on the other side of your arm, and you realize he's speaking to you to make these words, try to shove into your brain that wants to say these type of certain words to this girl, and you just want this to end. And that's where God comes into play. He is bashing the devil out of his ears so that you have a nice relationship for the rest of your entire life. And so I want all girls to know that all guys are not going to be perfect. There's going to be one guy that could be over 200 to 300 pounds, and you can be with them for the rest of your life, and you love them to who they are and what they do in their life. Or you could be on this type of side of a toxic style relationship and lose everything you like about it. Or you can lose everything in your life. And I've seen it. And that's what needs to get fixed. So girls, please go after all different styles of guys. Always go after half skinny, skinny, full chubby, half chubby, fat, really overweight. Like, go after them, and you realize they may not be able to do as much, but at least you're in a good relationship that you're not going to get hurt from, and you wouldn't get hurt from them. And it's something that y'all have to understand, that this is what life is, and it's not going to work so well. But when you really realize you've been in that good relationship, because, like, here's the thing, you could be at a 50% meter on the devil side and being in a 50% and another 50% chance of losing that girl. You could be on God's side at a full max 100, and next thing you know, you're with them the entire time, and that bar stays at 100 compared to you're at 50. 50 could be right here, and 100 could be this high up. But you're sitting here at 50 in a toxic style relationship, and you can work your way up, but you're always gonna fight devils. You're always fighting to get that other gate unlocked. I fought through my entire life to get my desire to work with me. Of course, I was a suicidal kid when I was little. I was highly suicidal, and I wanted to kill myself. And I was at the point because no one really loved me, no one cared for me. And of course, I see that every day. I see the last 9th grade, one of my best friends that I knew for a very good long time, she died to suicide because her parents didn't like her that much, and she died of everything. And then I had a best friend this year, died to COVID-19, and she died to internal bleeding after she was given the shot. It exploded her vein, and then exploded her interartery up here. So pretty much she got the shot here, went down, and of course exploded half her entire stomach open. And the doctors pretty much said that she wouldn't survive much longer from the incident. But just to take it in control, do not try to commit suicide. Get a hold of the hotline at all times. If you're feeling suicidal, talk to a best friend of yours, talk to a girl that's also your best friend, or personally talk to your girlfriend or their family or your parents. But the problem is with certain parents is that you want to talk to them, but you're scared that they're going to take different measures and try to get you on medication, try to take you to a mental institution, or try to get you taken to a place that you just don't want to be. And I've seen that a lot in my entire life, and I've definitely seen that type of stuff, and I have. And like a lot of this stuff was pointless. And of course, like, the best way to do everything is just keep your mindset straight and keep following your desires. And the only one reason how I'm still alive is because my favorite K-pop group, is Mingy, and that's where my nickname comes from. And that's just how I'm still alive to this day, because of them, and because of the song Desire. And I just hope that all y'all make it easy throughout life. I do have a video coming out next week on Wednesday when you guys actually get to meet my girlfriend actually in camera. Now, of course, you might have seen her on my TikTok and my Instagram, and of course, you've probably seen me on her TikTok and Instagram. And of course, you guys could probably look at my description. You guys, of course, explains who I am and what I do and what I'm trying to help and prevent. Of course, if you guys want to add me on any type of social media like Instagram, you guys can just type in Wyatt_Jupiter, and of course, I'll add you guys back. For TikTok, it's Wyatt_Mingy. You guys can add me there. If you guys want to talk to me really personally about any problems you guys have in your life, I would be highly create a group on Snapchat. Just type in MC_officials, and I would add you and put you guys all in one group so I can help y'all with anything that's in your issues. And that's really just about today's video, and really most likely. So keep an eye out for next week for the next video coming out here soon, and I will talk to you guys later. Love y'all.